Well, Mr. Millennial, we were on the job where we did the ditch with the 4-in-1 bucket. We did get the Volvo hauled in.
I'm not even gonna say it anymore.
people have started taking note. You don't even argue with me anymore. But unfortunately, it is wet here today, and there's more rain coming in tomorrow. So I think we're gonna hold the load 304 up and head to a different job.
We are.
We're gonna go do some work for Habitat for Humanity.
Yes, we are.
So exciting obstacle number one for the day is somebody parked the trailer in the middle of a field that was frozen when we parked it here, and it's not so frozen no more there, bud.
And you know, that's somebody asked you, are you sure you want it in that field? Yes, it'll be fine.
I don't recall this.
Because there's no reason to argue with you anymore.
We possibly could be stalling on this job in anticipation of a new piece of equipment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither does my wife or my accountant yet.
Oh, your accountant supposedly commented on something.
I should probably inform people before I post stuff on Facebook. Anyways, we're gonna see if we can get the LC8500 backed in here and hitched up to the trailer. You gonna guide me, or are you just gonna watch me struggle?
I'm just gonna video your struggle.
Yeah,
I hope there's a struggle.
I had a feeling.
Give me that. Go get in the truck and see if you can work your magic.
It's all magic and skill.
Yeah, it's all magic at this point. Even when it was frozen, you all can see where when I backed the trailer in here, the truck slid over. It was avoid the rock pile, in which he told me to put there, that I wanted to put up here so we could get the trailer in a little bit better. But you know, hey, whatever DP says is what we try to do in most cases, but not all. Oh yeah, heading down the hill just like I did. First shot didn't work. Let's see if the second shot will. Oh, he might have it. Hold on, it's a little too low. It's sunk in the mud. Let me raise it. Let me raise it up. You're going to have to come back about 6 inches.
Wow, look at that, I nailed it.
No, you had to get in the first shot. It took you 2. You had to pull up. That didn't count. Here, take the camera so I can fix the problem.
This was not on my end.
Well, I told you I wasn't going to.
Now you know what's going to happen. The truck's going to slide over and try to back up.
But that's your fail. It's all your fault. Do we have clearance? Yeah, we have clearance. Got it.
Went way easier than I anticipated. The old meat hooks on the C8500 paid off this morning.
Yeah, they did.
All right, let me finish hooking this up. Why don't you run up and grab the 304 and track her down here.
Is it on the backside of the barn?
Yeah, it's about a quarter mile that way. All right, I'm gonna get this hooked up. He's gonna go get the little Mini, and we'll get loaded up. We're only going about 2 miles down the road, so let's roll. All right, trailer's all hooked up. Shouldn't have any problem getting out of here. It's all downhill rolling out. We'll pull down here on the road and wait for Matt. He walked up there to get the Traco. Kind of miss that rock pile over there, but I think we'll have her by about a foot. Whoa, hang on. Don't want to go in that hole. Oh yeah, we got her. Pull out here, drop the ramps. Load her up. Did you have a nice trip?
walk was better than the drive. But hey, I did stay in the field till interesting.
There you go. All right, we're gonna throw a few chains on this thing and head a few miles down the road. All right, we are loading and rolling out, kind of going slow here. This is a private road. I don't want to sling mud everywhere out of the tires, but we're like going about 3 blocks down here, so we get down here and get pulled out of traffic, and we'll see if we can find. I don't have an actual house address. We have an intersection address, so hopefully we'll figure out where we're going. Matt supposedly knows where we're going. Famous last words, right? I think we're going right down there by the house, but the flood wall, but we're gonna let Matt come on around us. He seems to know where we're going, so see if I'm right or not. You guys have been following the channel for a really long time. You may recognize this parking lot. That was the parking lot where we hauled a whole bunch of chert in out of Logger Wade's place over there and put it in there. I've been parking semis there for almost 3 years now and have not touched it. That guy cannot believe how well that parking lot's held up. It's awesome. Anyways, moving on. Better catch up. Matt's gonna leave me down there. Oh, I was right. I think we're going to this house right here, folks, right here. So jump out and see what we got. Well, sir, you want to explain what beautiful mess you're getting us into this morning?
It's a tight mess.
Could you relocate the garage and make this a lot easier?
It's for Habitat for Humanity. So this is a great thing to be working on. And basically...
Well, make me feel like the bad guy here.
Yeah, you said it first, not me. You're welcome.
We've worked for Habitat several times before.
We have.
And actually, my old business partner, Josh, in the construction business, he's now in charge of the local Habitat chapter, which hence why we're still involved. So anyways, glad to do it.
So basically this house, to make it usable for Habitat, there needs to be some larger living quarter added. So we're going to dig a footer out at the string line, and then we're going to take roughly 2 foot of dirt out of the center, but not until after we get rid of all the concrete that's in here.
So basically, you guys familiar with Habitat Humanity, usually they build houses from scratch. I don't know the exact details on this one. I think they had this house donated, didn't they?
Yes.
And they're basically going to renovate it. The house itself is pretty decent little structure, but it's a little bit small for what today's standards are. So they're going to renovate the majority of that, but they want to add on, I believe, a master bedroom and a master bathroom was what this suite's going to be on the back.
14 by 26.
14 by 26. We are still waiting on a few locates to trickle in, and we got rain coming tomorrow, so we don't want to dig a big hole back here for the crawl space. But what we can do is go ahead and get all the concrete popped, get the porch busted up, and get all that stuff out of here. So all we have to do is come back when the weather dries up and scratch the rest of it out. So
dig a hole.
Dig a hole. So I guess with that being said, wonder where we can unhook that trailer, unload, and we'll start busting some concrete up.
Sounds good. Mister, I've been gone for a week. Now I'm going to stay on the phone all morning. Just you know, do nothing. I'll get it unloaded there, bud. Yeah, we can't hear you. You're too far away, which is a good thing. We're gonna get this mini off here because I'm tired of waiting on him.
Matt was nice enough to get the track hoe unloaded while I was on the phone. We're going to try to back his trailer in off the street here, get it unhooked, and then we're going to go into demo mode, baby. Can't see where I'm going. You guys see back there? All right, so what are you thinking for a plan? We got a ditch over there. We got a building in the way here.
Well,
I think the best way to do is try to see if we can get the truck up in here maybe.
yeah, and then you have to be a really good operator and not drop concrete.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get the truck over there, but there's too big of a ditch right there.
That's a big one.
I'm having some flashbacks from Grandma's job.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That didn't go quite as smoothly as we hoped, so.
The one part that we thought could be catastrophic went well, so
that's
that
true.
Makes it.
That's true. This here is actually, they call this a crawl space. That looks more like a basement to me.
Well, it's not a full 8 feet. It's like 6 feet tall in there. So.
Well, it's been added later too. Somebody's dug underneath this house.
Correct.
You guys can tell that. I don't know if you can see right there, but the wall is offset. So they come in and they've added a basement underneath this house at some point in the past. But whoever put this access in did a really good job. The lid's going to come off of it, but I don't want to damage any of the concrete. And if we park the truck over here, that's my phone. Park the, hold on. People always wonder why I wear earbuds all the time. That's why, because my phone rings nonstop. Anyways, here's what we're thinking is, we can get the truck in over here, but that means I got to take all that and bring it across all the top of all this without damaging it. But I think at this point it's our best bet. We got our stakes here. We want to try not to damage. So you got to back truck in?
I'm coming around.
All right, let's see what he can do. See what kind of mad backing skills Matt's got here. I think all the limbs on that tree are high enough. He shouldn't worry about damaging too awful much. Oh yeah, the yard's holding up pretty good. If we were hauling multiple loads out of here, I think we'd be a little bit concerned, but I think we're gonna have one load of concrete and maybe one load of dirt at some point, so I think we'll be all right. He's gonna clear all the trees. Straighten your wheel up. Hold it right there and see what happens. All right, let's bust up some concrete.
So I believe DP is going to use the steps as a wrecking ball for the top. I believe. We'll find out. We're going to stand back here out of the way just to be sure. I told him this was a job that I quoted as a tight spot. It's definitely a tight spot. Oh yeah, he can squeeze through there. And you wanted to bring the 120. By a foot. See if I called it right. Steps are a little heavier than what it was anticipated. Maybe the steps are attached. Got it.
I like to test the house.
I'm not seeing any attachment point.
Try to pull it out easy. You ready?
Ready.
We'll go back on the other side so I can pull it away.
Sure look like like those steps are attached though. Oh yeah. They're poured. At some point in time they were poured a little bit back into the backside of that block wall. Heck, they might even have core filled block wall some. Find out that shortly. Woo! That's tight. If you use that little chunk on the corner, can you pull it away from the house?
I'm gonna do it right here. You ready?
Yep.
Look at that slip.
I agree. There it went. Gotta love having the blade for an extra pressure point, huh? Well, they did a good job filling that sucker with sand. We like to call this the hammer bucket.
Go back.
Hammer bucket work. You're clear. I was gonna use that floor mat. Do not drop it. You gotta be careful what you say to him. You gonna be that hard on Lieutenant Dan's bed?
I'm just getting ready to say, it's nice having a truck you just really don't care about.
Yeah, I'm over here shaking my head, cringing every time they hit the bottom.
That bed looks good on camera. It's not so good in person.
Nope. We might use dirt clots every once in a while to keep sand from falling out, huh? Right now, I'm pretty excited there's no rebar.
Yeah, I'm glad the outside was with
Yep. Definitely attached. Somebody did not want them steps going anywhere. Think you gonna make it?
Got your fingers crossed?
Nope, but I have my toes crossed. You're clear. Here goes nothing. Ooh, come on. Come on, 140. Or 140. 304, should I say. It's a strong machine, but once it gets up that high, the thumb doesn't keep the pressure on. That is my guess is what's going to happen anyway. So close. Come on. Dang it.
Got a plan.
Oh boy. Open the tailgate.
I think that's gonna be our only hope.
Slide it in the hole. I assume that's where we would go, and we've got a nice little 2x4 over here to hold the tailgate open, I think. So let's open the tailgate and see what happens.
I don't have a way to bust it up. We ain't got enough machine to get it over the side.
And this might be one of those situations where this is how strong concrete is with rebar versus how strong concrete is without.
I think this is how strong concrete is when it's with all of its friends. It's mass.
It's definitely a big mass, that's for sure. It was all one pour, and it was tied into the block foundation, so.
This is a good time to take lunch and think about it.
I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Let's go. Yeah, let's just ignore this piece of concrete and take lunch.
We'll see you guys shortly.
How was your lunch, sir?
It's good.
It was pretty good, wasn't it?
I've never eaten there before.
I was impressed that that train, excuse me, I am trying to talk over here.
He doesn't care.
He don't.
Obnoxious.
I was impressed that it didn't fall off, it didn't bleed down, but if you look close, the bucket has sunk into the ground like 4 inches. You know how many comments we're gonna get? If you would have had Lieutenant Dan, then you could have just swung the door open.
Yeah, because it's the truth.
But Lieutenant Dan's not done, so we're gonna pull out these pins and we're gonna lower this tailgate now.
You already insulted Lieutenant Dan, but I guess they'll find that out later, won't they?
I didn't. Look at this. See, you're over there talking and I'm doing work.
Well, because you normally say, quit making noise, I'm trying to talk. Here, is that here? You know what?
I did not insult Lieutenant Dan. I got Lieutenant Dan a friend. All right, knock it out of there.
Shorter one probably would have been a little better.
There we go. All right, there's one side down. Get the other side out here. Hey, at least this tailgate has this option. Oh my goodness. At least this tailgate has this option.
Yes, it's a good thing it has this option.
You're gonna have to hammer that and turn it a little bit to get the pin out.
Got it.
All the beating and banging we do on this bed, and these pins always come out easy. I never get it. Not complaining though. Look at that.
Ta-da!
All right.
Nope, keep hold of it.
Let's lower it down and see if we can get it in there.
The thumb comes in handy more than once today.
I think we'll put those chains in there so it don't come down and unlatch itself.
Okay.
Keep those stuff clear.
Oh, got it.
They're gonna go down pretty far, at least it'll somewhat stay.
Right. Now for the steps. Ready? Ta-da!
That wasn't so bad now, was it?
No. I told you it was a great idea. I'm glad I came up with it. Easy there, buddy. Now let's put these pins back in.
That was not near as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Alright, now it's going to get the pins in. Let's go back to getting the rest of our concrete pulled up. It looks like this porch was added on at a different time. It's not attached to the house foundation up there. I'm going to try to leave most of the sand they use for fill for now, because we may use it around their foundation when we dig it, but definitely don't want to damage the house foundation, so we'll just kind of take it easy here and get everything pulled away from there nice and easy, and get her loaded up. Definitely not on much of a footer. Pretty sure they dug that footer by hand. Let's let you guys over here and let your time lapse us loading this up. Well, here's what we got at the end of the day. I think this was a success. We still got all of our corner markers there, which that wouldn't be a huge deal. It's basically just in line with the old house. Got the old foundation all out of there. There was not much of a footer underneath there. Did not do any damage to this whatsoever. Got this sand kind of smeared around here a little bit. Maybe if it rains, it'll keep us from being completely in the mud. But I say all in all, that went pretty well.
It did.
Other than one sideboard, we did not get caught on camera. I don't think anything else got damaged or hit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. So, you know, I don't, we may have to bring the skid steer in here and help get this dirt out of here, because I don't know if we can get the truck close enough to where I don't have to track back and forth. May have to put it in the skid steer bucket or dig part of it with a skid steer and then track it out to the, I wonder if we brought them aluminum ramps I got at the shop. I laid them across that ditch and we just can
Do that, we back the truck straight in and
straight in.
steer out that way.
I just don't want to, I don't want to get the skid steer in here and make a bigger mess out here twisting and turning in the yard, especially if we do this right after it rains. But that was basically the goal for today, was to get all the concrete out of here. The rest of this will go to a different dump site. It's got a little bit of stuff mixed in, but it still won't matter. So I guess let's see if we can get the truck out of the yard.
That's on you, buddy.
That'd be a real bummer way to end the day, wouldn't it?
That's on you, buddy.
All right, here we go.
Put it in the hole for you.
Yeah, I see that. Good news is it come out. Bad news is we gained us a hitchhiker here. So, all right, let's head to Derby and see if this stuff comes out of the bed without getting stuff. And then we're gonna call it a day. All right, rolling back into the yard here. Let's see if we can get this thing dumped. I would normally take this over in the field and dump it in a ditch for some erosion control, but the river's up right now and that's not really an option. So we're just gonna dump it over here in this corner, and eventually we'll have to come back in here with the Trico or loader or something and reload it. But hey, the big scheme of things, it's like a free load of riprap, so I'll take that for the win. Let's see if she comes out. I think it'll all come out fine except for them steps, and they're towards the back. So. Well, golly, that worked pretty smooth, pretty slick. Got nothing stuck at all. So that's gonna be a wrap on this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, if you don't care, give the video a big old thumbs up. Definitely helps the channel out. So make sure you don't miss out on the rest of this project. I would subscribe. It's free, and that way we can catch you on the next one. Later, guys.